Hi baby dudes, Pat from Double Espresso Gamer. Okay, so it's the forgotten machines lost in the sea mist of the 20th century. Okay, you all know now video games are Sony, Microsoft and Nintendo, but since 2001, but before 2001 it was kind of different. And oh, see paper over there. I'm gonna check. What is this? Oh, interesting. Old machines from the past. Okay. What the heck is that? Can someone explain? Corner series? Amstrad, Atari, NEC, Neo Geo? Yeah. Okay. So just a short review. Yeah. One day we'll talk of 2001. It's interesting because Sega at the start of the year was still there and Microsoft started end of 2001, but that's for another episode. Okay, so interesting. A CDI is from Philips, released in 91. So you've got Seventh Guest and Hotel Mario and various golf and tennis games. 1993, interesting year. Jaguar from Atari, 3DO from Panasonic and CD32 from Amiga, all released in fall 93. At that time, Sega Mega Drive, Genesis and Super Nintendo were leading. Already at the height of the popularity and having a well-developed games with that ensured them a lot of power. And this constructor decided to jump into the train in 93, but it was a total failure. They didn't sell a lot. A few mention honorable for Atari Jaguar, for example. You've got Battlemorph, Doom, Alien vs Predator. That's a pretty nice game. For the 3DO you've got Total Eclipse, Nova Storm, and Crash and Burn, and Jex. It's a lizard, it's not the French town. And for Amiga CD32 you've got Fears and Microcosm, and I guess it's all. I don't remember anything else. And Atari. Oh yeah, old Atari. Yeah, the old Atari 2600. 5200. We've got some games about Gremlins, about Mario, Star Wars, some nice games, but not so memorable. Neo Geo, of course, it's SNK, the Fighting Art of Fighting 3, Fatal Fury Special, Samurai Showdown, Magician Lord, Alpha Mission. We're in an Alpha Mission here, for example. Perfect. Yeah, PCFX, it's the successor from PC Engine. Dragon Knight 4, I guess. Yeah, Atari Lynx, which is the handheld machine of Atari. Checkered Flag, I guess. Amstrad, well, it was a failure too. So we've got maybe Dick Tracy, Robocop 2, Batman. Yeah, that's all. And yeah, Pippin. Oh, did you know that Bandai and Apple made a console in '96? Total failure. We had Shockwave and Doom. I guess it's everything. Well, you got Doom on pretty every platform, of course. And ColecoVision and Magnavox Odyssey, so the dinosaurs of the consoles, even before. And the PC Engine handheld with Tennis and Samurai Showdown. Yeah. So interesting, no? So the goal of this is to say that we have the temptation to limit video games and consoles to Microsoft, Sony and Nintendo. That's true now, but that was not always the case. In the 90s there were plenty of actors. So we can't say we know video games only by knowing the three current constructors, but all these other disappeared machines, they also count. It's exactly the same by saying with the Bible if you say that you only know Genesis, Exodus, Psalms, Ezekiel, Revelations, Evangelist. It's way more developed than this. So we can't resume Bible to these few books, as well as the console can't be resumed to free manufacturers. So, few words. Wanna join me? So, for example, Obadiah 21, and saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. Haggai 2:22. And I will overthrow the throne of kingdoms. I will destroy the strength of the kingdom of the heaven, and I will overthrow the chariots, and those that ride in them, and the horses and their riders shall come down, every one by the sword of his brother. Zephaniah 3:17-19. The Lord thy God in the midst of the sea is mighty. He will save, he will rejoice over thee with joy. Will rest in his love, he will joy over thee with singing. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. Behold, at the time I will undo all that afflict thee, and will save her that haldest, and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. And finally, Nahum 1:7-8. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. But with an overrunning flood he will make another end of the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue his enemies. So, this means that, a relatively unknown little prophet from the Bible, but very useful. You can say we've heard this thousands of times in other books, it's not useful, but it's wrong. It's very important to know this. And Bible and the Word of God is not complete without this, as well as the console history is not complete without Amiga, Amstrad, 3DO, Atari, and if you want to even go further, maybe if you want to be a video game specialist, you have to know a little bit about history of Japan, and so as well as you get to know all the books of the Bible to know everything. So it's okay. So in case you have this machine, don't hesitate to leave a comment. Probably they're worth hundreds of dollars now. I don't know if they're still can run, but okay. So, oh look, I lost the paper. Oh, I'm gonna talk about Sega. Okay, so we're gonna go that direction and talk about Sega. By Jews, by babes.